Hey guys, it's Karma here, doing a Kyle XY recap as well as some information about the Save the Kyle XY campaign. So right now I will start with my recap and thoughts of Season 3, Episode 5 of Kyle XY called Life Support. And I'm back. So the episode basically starts out with Nicole, Josh, and Kyle driving to a psychology conference. Nicole kind of invited Kyle to get his mind off Balin, which I'm still crying about, by the way. But he's driving and he sees this pregnant lady on the side of the road and it caught him off guard, and he wrecks the car into a ravine. Everyone's okay, seemingly. Nicole is stuck in the car, but she ends up having injuries that she doesn't really tell anyone about. The woman who is pregnant, her name is Gretchen, her water broke, so she has to give birth soon. And Josh goes, oh, it's okay. Kyle is an expert in wood births, which I think is hilarious because Kyle was born in the forest, so that was kind of cute. Kyle has to help her give birth, and he can tell that the baby's heartbeat is slowing, so he uses his electricity power to kind of jolt it while his hands are on Gretchen's stomach. And while she's giving birth, she screams cheese crackles like a million times because Josh mentioned that to her earlier to kind of get her mind off things. So that has to be like the new saying, like it was grapefruit for a while. Grapefruit. Cheese crackles, guys. Let's make sure. Let's do it. It's gonna be awesome. Gretchen gives birth. She decides to name the baby after Kyle, which is sweet. Kyle goes to tell Nicole, but she's passed out. So before this, Kyle sends kind of those email things in his head to Jessie, and she ends up writing it on words on Scrabble, as in like crash and ravine, and she's like, hey, what's going on? And then she sees where they are and what happened. So they go and save everybody. They go and bring in a rescue team and whatnot, and Nicole's in the hospital, and we find out that she has really bad injuries and they don't know if she's going to make it. Josh is really sad. He's trying to call Andy, but she's not picking up. And Lori and Jessie kind of have a heart-to-heart for a while, and Steven's still kind of freaking out. So Kyle puts on like a lab coat and he goes in the back and reads all of these books. He starts scanning all these books about medical mumbo-jumbo and lingo and terms and all that stuff. Kind of a throwback to Season 1 again when he scanned the encyclopedias. And he tries to heal Nicole, but it causes a power surge which shuts off all the equipment she's hooked up to, so that's not going to work. So he goes and he talks to Jessie, and they're kind of talking about how they never really they're looking at the baby, and she says, we never had that. They're talking about a mom and being born. They were born in a tube. So then it has Kyle thinking, like, the amniotic fluid substance that kept him and Jessie alive and that kept Balin alive, maybe he can use that and put it in Nicole's IV. So he goes and talks to Michael, and Michael says he'll give the fluid to him only if he comes and is a part of Latnock. Kyle really doesn't want to do it, but it's Nicole and he has to save her, so he kind of makes a deal with the devil. And he saves her, and Andy shows up, and I'm glad Andy showed up. I've been missing her lately. So she showed up. Foss still didn't show up. Not that Kyle called him, but where was Foss this whole time? And yeah, so Nicole's fine. That was the end of the episode. I'm still missing Foss. I don't feel like I'm getting enough of him lately, but he's not in very many episodes, but what are you gonna do? So I like the episode. Oh yeah, Jessie also kind of threatens Michael and tells him that he better not do anything to harm Kyle or anybody else, so it's kind of nice that she's feeling protective of the family. I think that we're all starting to accept Jessie a little bit more, which I guess is a good thing. But so yeah, that was the episode. Next week looks pretty good. I guess Kyle is going to start not trusting Jessie because he's going to find out that she's been talking to Michael, but who knows. And 5 episodes left, so speaking of which, firstly, all of the information about writing ABC Family and sending Sour Patch Kid and Save the Tub postcards, sidebar. It's all over there. All the information, petitions, whatnot. And my good friend, shout out to Rosewind Darkheart, he actually emailed ABC Family, and they responded to him, and I'm a little jealous because I totally emailed them about Smallville like 4 years ago. They never got back to me. Whatever. He emailed them asking if they can't go for Season 4 to at least try and shoot for a conclusion, as in 2 or 3 extra episodes on top of the 10 to give a conclusion to the series. They responded to him saying that they'll take it into consideration if they maybe get more fan support or more fans wanting to do so. So I think that's the route we're gonna have to take, guys. I don't know if shooting for Season 4 would be ideal. So at least we can get a conclusion, and I know it's not what we want, but it's gonna have to do for right now. So guys, we have to do it. We have to write, email, do whatever we can, telekinetically signal them like Kyle would, do anything we can to at least get a conclusion to the series, if not a season 4, but at least a conclusion. So I'm hoping we're going to take that route. Like I said, all the information is on the sidebar. And that's about it. So please subscribe, please, because we have five episodes left, so we have to enjoy them. And my heroes video will be up tomorrow, so I will see you then.